This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First play, looking to throw it. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, how about this call here in the first play of the national championship? They take a shot downfield. They don't hit it. You know what? I think it sends a message to the defense and also gives us an indication of what their personality and approach is like in a big game of this magnitude. They're going to be aggressive.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the junior makes an outstanding catch.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from 143. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. This time, a completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because
Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The first real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's running out of time here. He'll throw it now. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
And he's got it, no problem. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
The punt team making their way on the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Throw to the running back in the flat. Runs through the defender. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the 1st down in the process.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The back's got it. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Caught quickly. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defender.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A great catch and run for 6. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
First play of the drive now on the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. The quarterback looks to his right, refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Slides it with throw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. And the running back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. That LSU offense back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Inside give now from the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. On the move now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is, they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air. And
the pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaks into the clear. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years. And this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. He's back to throw again on second down. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Makes a quick grab. You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more on that. Pass caught on second down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grabbed by the receiver. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
The back's got it on the pitch. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they'll run it and hand it off to the running back. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Past the 30. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Georgia. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Looking right, this one caught. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Nothing on first down, so now a 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Touchdown, LSU. They connect for 6.
what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's caught for a huge pickup. And down inside the 30 now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Looks to the left, pass caught. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Trapped again in the pocket.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw on third and forever. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a short completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Bought some time, now lets it go. Good throw, complete to the tight end. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Looking deep to the right side. It is intercepted. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Quarterback's got it on the option. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And a scramble now. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he'll just get rid of it. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw, testing the middle. The QB throws his third hit of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Handoff heading left. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught by the receiver. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the pass is incomplete. So the misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Breaks into open space. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
So here we go now. 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Keeps it on the draw. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And it's good. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a 1st down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Handoff running right. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Well, There's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Receiver makes the catch. Gets into space at the 50. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder.
Breaks into the clear. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Caught quickly. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
He escapes the pocket. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Georgia, 37, LSU, 17.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Riding away with a running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front. Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got them to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to get the
ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Now, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. You just know that before the offense ran out onto the field with this lead, the offensive coordinator and the running back coach said, guys, hold on to the football. We cannot afford to put it on the ground, and that's exactly what they've done. And now your opponent's got a shot to get back into this game.
Here's the second down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. Up corralling for no gain. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys...